What's the mistake in love? L-O-V-E. And you made.
As a certified lover girl.
Yes. See, everybody, I put it out there to the world that, see, the lover girl. Not me. Ha, the lover girl.
Ooh, there have been so many. You know how they say practice makes perfect?
Hi, so welcome to another episode of the Vivid Experience podcast. I was literally about to say Vivid Imagination. I was. And so today we're talking about something slightly heavy, mistakes. That word. I'm perfect. But that word, we're talking about mistakes, right?
I like to be the friend that supports delusion. Mm-hmm. Yes, you are perfect.
Absolutely.
Best things in sliced bread.
Do you get?
Yeah.
So, what mistakes do you think you've made?
Ooh, just get onto it.
Fire. Shots fired.
Whoa. This is rapid fire. Okay? Please continue, ma'am.
So, what mistakes do you think you've made in work recently? Not recently, but like ever. But like blown that. Like, I really messed up here. How did you rectify it though? And how did you come to peace with making a mistake?
Okay, mistakes I made in work.
Please don't say anything that'll get you fired. We like your job.
I love my job. Yeah, so one thing was over assuming. I tend to think that making assumptions when it concerns work is too much of a gamble. So I didn't do sufficient checks. It was not like I did not follow due process. I did, but typically I go the extra mile. That was the first time I was doing that task and I did not go the extra mile. Frankly speaking, I could have done better. I didn't do sufficient checks. And, well, we lost some money. Mostly because of how revenue cutoffs are designed. Fortunately, I have a great manager. I've always had great managers. But this time he was like, okay, except you have a golden ball or a globe where you can see the future. I don't think he could have called this, right? And it was great to hear that, even though some part of me was like, you're Sophie. You have a golden ball. Yeah. But like just having that grace from his side was one of the factors that helped me deal with it. Another thing that I did was to set up structures where that will never be an assumption.
Yeah.
We'll follow it quite clearly, do everything we need to do early so that if situations arise, we're ready for it. It's not, the day of, then we realize we didn't have enough.
You're not reacting.
Exactly. More preempting. Yeah. Yes. That kind of vibe. Yeah. And I think talking about it did help. As I spoke to like 2 people about it, not a lot. And their feedback sort of helped me get on the way to forgiving myself.
Yeah. So I'll say mine was under communicating, which is not something they expect of me.
You under communicated?
I did. So
wow,
calm down.
Shocking. I'm messing with you. Please continue.
So to be fair, I didn't actually like the project. So it's also it's something that I didn't want to really, it was like my feeling I didn't really want to be a part of. But I had to. And it then made me make the error of wanting to fix everything on my own and sort of shutting everybody else out. And I didn't communicate what the issues were, the challenges were, and then the outcome wasn't great. And I remember having a sit down with my boss and being like, you didn't handle that well. I was like, I'm sorry. Because I really thought if I took it on myself and just let everybody come see the final thing. Like be an
island, yeah,
it would work, but it didn't work. And then I started learning, and then my boss was like, you had the intention, I can see your intention, but that's not the outcome we want, and that's not the way you go around it, like, it helped me, funny thing, actually helped me build teamwork better. Yeah. But I learned, and I had to really come back and say, everyone, I'm sorry, this is on me. And the ramifications I took on, but it helped me really get the concept of teamwork. Like, teamwork makes the dream work, really, for real.
Amen.
So, what's the mistake in love? L-O-V-E. And you made.
As a certified lover girl.
Yes. See, everybody, I put it out there to the world that, see, the lover girl. Not me. Ha, the lover girl.
Ooh, there have been so many. You know how they say practice makes perfect?
everything is for here. So we're finding find the least messy
The
one.
least messy one.
It's probably going to still be messy, Sha. Wow.
Yo, life is full of drama.
Mm.
Projecting.
It's not something I thought I'd be guilty of. Because you're so logical.
In everything that concerns logic, but love is not logical, is it?
Fair.
Projecting past trauma and just insecurities into the relationship.
Yeah.
If I in hindsight, now that I've reflected, if I had been a bit more less internal, not taking things too personally, too hard, maybe I would have exited a lot
Cleaner.
Yeah.
What a nice clean cut exit.
Earlier.
And remove the shackles.
Earlier because,
Yeah.
I mean, if it's not working, then it's not working. It's not all the time because you're there, because of this flaw, because of this trauma that you have to try harder.
No work.
It's not working in this moment. Let it be.
That's okay.
I'm not saying that it might not work in the future.
Yeah.
Or with somebody else. But just take it back, see things without the projection, and then you can take the right steps in the right time.
Yeah. So I think mine will be, I'm not a very patient person.
No way.
That was mean. Just like, really? Wow. Okay, but I'm going to say it again, and you don't get in the way. I'm not a very patient person, and you're saying no way.
Gasp.
Color me shocked. But and it took a while for me to understand that I am living life on the fast lane. Like my brain, my mind is on the fast lane, and everybody else is just like
regular pace.
Yeah. Like I'm like, can we get the outcome like time I don't know.
Just so you know, it's because of people like you. We have speed cameras. It's like we gotta watch them for them.
I'm not a very patient person, and so I made the mistake of being so harsh with somebody who was actually a patient person, and I sort of lost out on that, what that could be. But it's also taught me, now I'm actually learning patience and discipline. I'm having to learn my biggest lessons in discipline and patience. That's what I've learned last year and this year. Actually. Last
year, for sure, towards the end, for me, was delayed gratification.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had, like you said, the fast lane over time. And then it hit me. So certain things happened. And I was like, this only happened because you were not willing to slow down on gratification. Sometimes delayed gratification is the best gift. You
can wait things out.
Yeah.
No matter how long you think something is, you can wait it out. You can wait things out as long as you want.
Now I'm a very patient woman.
I'm not. I'm a work in progress. I'm never lie.
Okay.
Yeah. So
progress.
Hit me with any question on mistakes I've made.
Mistakes you made in friendship.
Oh. I think sometimes I'm a bit too harsh. I sometimes call my friends. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry I said that.
Yeah, like we've all moved on, and then we get a call from Nimat and she's like, I said this and I shouldn't have said it. I'm like, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, I forgive you. And then she goes on about, I really want you to forgive me. Like, ma'am. We're friends. I know you love me. It's okay.
Yeah, so I think because I'm slightly emotional.
Slightly?
Yes, we're going slightly.
Why are we just calling the wrong superlatives today?
That's what we're going with. Like, I'm slightly emotional. Okay. I'm sticking with that. Now, my emotion, let me get and let me slight.
True.
So,
not a lie was told there.
But, so, when I hear, maybe my friend does something on their heart or something, I just want to, like, pounce on it. I'm like, fix it. What is that? Oh my God. I'm freaking out on someone else's behalf. They expect it. But I'm freaking out on their behalf. And sometimes I might then overact. And then I sort of forget that way. I'm not even the one with the problem. So I think I made a mistake with being that way, overreacting to something that a friend did and just like cutting them off. Yeah, I was too strict with boundaries. It should have just been a fence. It could have been a conversation. But I didn't want to. I just felt the hurt. I felt the intensity of it. And just like, I'm done. And that, I think I lost out on that.
Yeah, I hear you. For me, it would definitely be speaking out, speaking my mind.
I always talk my mind though.
We have no doubt about that. But I don't know. And I'm starting to realize that and probably the entire internet, that there's a difference between being kind and being nice.
Yeah.
And what I would see in some of those friendships is like, it was always a yes from my side. Okay, let's do it. No. And then saying no would have been way more healthy, because I was holding back and I would have so much anger. Yeah,
resentment, right? Resentment, build up, right?
And I wouldn't even know most times that I was doing this actively. It was just so subconscious until something eventually happens and I blow up. And I can't even recognize that person. And they can't recognize that person. And it's like, who is this in front of me? Maybe if I had just spoken up, and it does not have to be a huge moment. Like, how dare you do this? And I was just like, I didn't like that very much.
Yeah, I think communication in the big and small things and the good and bad things
and too. Having no fears that you're going to lose them.
Because you're friends.
Because you'd rather lose them than lose yourself. And then the chance of you losing both
is there.
So might as well just say what you feel. Yeah.
Chest it, take the L, move on. Like, okay, not my friend anymore. But it's easier said than done, though. Right? But I also think some things are worth fighting for. I didn't used to be like that. I used to be like, I know they do. But I now know that there's some relationships that I have that no matter how tough it is, we will figure it out. I will not let you go. You will be there. We will cry, cuss at each other. We'll be mad at each other, but we'll figure it out because they're so pivotal to my life.
Yeah, I'll be telling you some of my really amazing friends, like, you can be in your down moments. I'm going to give you a day, maybe a week, after which I'm at your door. I don't care where you live in the world.
Luckily, we never make it to a week, some of us.
No, never. Thank God. So many Uber rides.
And they will pay.
You know what I mean? But yeah, like, that's how much you mean to me, and we're not backing down now.
Yeah. For some, not all. Look well, think well, properly. Don't go and do it for the ones that's not worth it.
All right. So now let's talk about justice for Nimat, because I feel like once we leave here, if we don't mention it,
nobody will
hear about it for the rest of the week.
Anyway, I want to make a case. For that, the way she said it, I can't actually make the case. But guys, who do you think is nicer? Me, right? Yeah. Because one on the streets is I'm not the nicer one.
I don't know the word on the street.
What on the internet streets?
It's not just the internet. Like, we walked in here today, somebody said his name and you said, why is that your name?
Yeah, because like, why is that your name though? But like, you know, daddy and mommy love you, so. You know what? I'm not making a fine case. Justice for me anyways, regardless. I'm done.
Is that the only thing you want justice for?
Yes. I can't make a fine case. More will come in the future. Your true colors will reveal themselves.
I mean, you had so much material today.
I did.
Just like the bags, the fights, the makeup, the hair, but okay.
Yeah. Today, I choose peace today.
Amen.
Yeah. I won't choose it tomorrow.
So, Nimat, are you done with the... Okay. So, jury, over to you. I'm not even trying to make a case. I'm just going to let it be. If you want to be the nicer one, go, girl.
We'll find out. Sorry.
That, you see, you ruin this for yourself. You just did that evil laugh that's just going to make people think, yeah, no, she's not the one. I tried.
I'm the one. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at The Vivid Experience Podcast. Thank you.
Hope to see you soon.
Bye.